Okay, so how you doing now?
Good. Thanks for
Good.
the stretch break. I really needed it.
Okay, so we're gonna move on to some geometry.
Okay.
Okay. You ready to start?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, if you remove the yellow cubes from the stack, which of these drawings would the front view look like?
C.
So here are some cubes and their reflection in the mirror. The white cube in the reflection is not colored correctly. What color should that white cube be?
Blue.
Great, you're doing good. All right. Which of the puzzle pieces below fit into this hole? And it's okay to turn or flip the pieces around.
B.
So, this is the first row. Show me the second animal in the third row.
The eagle?
Okay. You're doing great.
Is that right?
Yeah, you're doing great. Okay. Need a second? Or you're good? You're good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Point to the shape that doesn't belong in this group.
The square.
Okay. Let's go back to this one for a second. So, this is the first row. Show me the second animal in the third row.
The second animal in the third row. Is the first row the bottom one or the top one?
The bottom row.
Okay.
That's the first one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the second animal in the third row.
Mm-hmm.
The eagle.
Great. Good job. Okay, point to the shape that doesn't belong in this group.
The square.
Mhm. All right, here are 4 shapes labeled A, B, C, and D. Which shape will have the most yellow squares when it's finally completed?
B.
All right. Mr. Square is different from his cousin in several ways. Think about how they are different.
Okay, well, Mr. Square has like squiggly hair, and his cousin has like curly hair, and he has like big ears, and his cousin has triangle ears, and he's got like 6 toes on each foot, and his cousin only has the square, he only has 2 toes on each foot.
Good. So now look at Mr. Triangle and his cousin. Name or point to the cousin that is different from Mr. Triangle in all the same ways that Mr. Square is different from his cousin.
B
Okay.
is the one that would be his cousin.
All right. So, here is a block made of cubes. The top view shows the number of cubes in each stack. For example, the yellow stack has 3 cubes, so it's numbered 3. Now look at this block of cubes right here. Which top view matches the cubes in this block?
Is it C?
Okay, so now I want you to think about this shape of this prism. Even the parts that you can't see.
Okay.
How many corners does the prism have?
6.
how many faces does the prism have?
5.
All right. The blue arc shows the size of angle C. There. Which 3 angles have a measure greater than angle C?
A, D, F.
You're doing great. You need a break or anything?
No,
You're
I'm
good?
Yeah.
Okay. So which 3 of these lettered shapes are in the large colored design? Which 3 of those shapes?
B and D.
So what about 3 of them? So you,
B, D, and C.
perfect.
Sorry.
That's
I said
okay.
2, didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're doing great. You're doing great. Okay. Triangle AGI is
Mhm.
named by its corners. So if you slide this triangle down and to the right so that point A becomes point R, what is the new name of the triangle? What's the new name?
RXZ. RXZ.
All right. This yellow paper here is
Mhm.
folded in half. So then a shape was cut out on that fold there. What will the shape look like when the paper is opened?
This one's hard because B and D look the same, but I'm gonna say B.
Okay. All right, so triangle AGI is named by its corners. If you slide this triangle down and to the right, so that point A becomes point R, what is the new name of the triangle?
RXZ.
Okay, so here's this question again. So this yellow paper was folded in half. Then a shape was cut out on the fold. What will the shape look like when the paper is opened?
B.
So the cube in the box has 1 letter on each of its faces. Which picture below shows the same cube?
The first one.
Which 2 figures will each fold up to make a cube?
A and B.
Point to 3 lines that are each parallel to each other on the doghouse.
You probably want to see what I point to. This one, and this one.
All right. Okay. So we're going to switch gears.